Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. I'm recording this on, I got a big milestone I wanted to share with YouTube. We've crossed 100 games of hard. My stats here, if you're interested, I got a 62% win rate with an 8 streak as my highest. Not too bad. I think I had a few runs that I played on my own where I just completely threw them away. Like 2 or 3 of these runs, I started them and went, oh, I don't want to play this, and then closed the game. And then went to stream and went, oh, well, this is in progress, and I just had to restart. But yeah, 62% with the learning curve. I'm aiming for, I'd like to hit 80% in the next 100 and a 10 streak. That's my goal. But we'll see. We'll see what we get. Let's get to it, shall we? I got a nice big cup of tea. I made a double cup for this recording. Might do a few episodes, but my tea is already starting to go cold. I made it like 10 minutes ago. Well, I made it like 20 minutes ago. What the hell? It was very hot. Anyway, easy curse pick here. I picked Add Wolf recently, and I thought it was actually pretty awful. I wanted to see how it felt. I'm going to go Slimedemic. Slimedemic is one of the easiest curses in this game, I think, for hard. So I'm going to take regular breaks to drink my tea. But overall, I think this is a pretty free one. I don't love this starting team because Alloy Ruffian is a mismatch. Alloy can't help Ruffian roll his 5. Other than that, it's okay. Does this just target randomly? It does just target randomly. Okay. I was gonna say, oh, Ruffian can hold this to play his 5 damage pain. Yeah, he sure can. That's a great idea. If I burst... I don't get it under half, so we're chilling. Okay. I could gaze. I don't think I'm going to. For boar, I mean, for Slimedemic is a little worse for early game goblins. That is one of the big downsides. This goblin is going to stick around a bit longer. But it shouldn't be that bad. I do think the boar is one of the worst starters we could fight into, though. We have both of our units alive. Cleave, deal 2. This should be fine, actually, right? I have been not stopping to double check if I have lethal lately, which is a bit of a mistake. Well, I'm gonna take my jacket off, actually. One sec. Yeah, Thorn I am a little concerned about, actually. We might just have someone die here. Oh, Druid? Yeah, that's great. It's nice, it sets a good tone for the run to have something like Druid here. You have decent early game damage, you have good mana. I'm down. I'm gonna turn the music down a touch, hold on. Slightly. It's just a little too loud for me. Alright. Thorn is... it's fine, actually. We have the save. Hang on, I'm calculating. Hold. Give me a sec here. I can do... Oh, there's no reason to roll for 5 damage pain, I guess. I'm just gonna roll... Yeah, shield is good. Initiate, you won't roll an X here. I saw it. I saw that. We actually have really good defense, surprisingly. Ally shoes, these are good. I need to start taking these more. There's an important thing I realized. Rolling for the random 0 to 2 here. It's okay, but I've changed my mind for something specifically for ballet shoes because of... Where is it? I think it's a tier 8. Not clay, not sapphire. Yeah, singularity is one of them, but there's another one in here that I think makes this insane. And I never get to pick it. Is it this one? No. Is it a 7? It might be a 7. It's Helm of Power. A 7? Maybe it's a 7. There's a tier 6 that does really well with it, which is Scales. Yeah, Scales sets the rightmost side to the max of your sides, so that's good. I'm looking for Helm of Power. I don't see it, though. Maybe it's a 9. There's just one that's like a ×3 to the right. So if I can swap something over to the right side and then ×3 it, That's pretty sweet. But in the early game, it doesn't do much. That's alright, though. The knoll is rather obnoxious. It just spawns in a slime right away. I'm gonna poison it. Just set it up to die over 2 turns. Leave shield. We'll hit the wolf. We have to kill all of this, so, you know. Just checking there. I wanted to make sure that you can't actually hear me drink my tea. You can't, but if you could, I would just move away from my mic. I'm being more aware of stuff like that since I turned my audio up because I was unable to be heard for a while there. Mostly in Monster Train it was a problem. I'm bursting the rat, I'm crueling the knoll, and I'm just gonna hold the rest. Initiate's nice. I feel like one of the things that you can forget about is Initiate here. Because Initiate lets us go gather up all this mana. Suddenly we have 8 mana. And then you go here, balance, balance. Look at that. It gives you lethals you may not see. I already have good AoE damage, so I think Whirl is not the pick here. I also think that Alloy is really bad and Monk is way better. And the last piece of why we're not going to take Whirl here is one of the reds is already gone. Whirl needs Fey or Armorer, really. Or I guess Spellblade as well can work. But we don't have any of those. We could pick up Spellblade, but Alloy to Monk is a way better play. And Whirl might end up just being worse than mana generation. So, for those reasons, I will be going Monk here. Again, Monk I've pretty much cooled on. I think he's just alright. When we started playing this game, I thought he was out of control. I was under the impression that Monk was a top 3 character in the game. I think he's just pretty good now. Looking for... I don't know what. Poison's fine. The shield is good. It may look bad, but I'm just gonna play balance twice so that nobody on my team dies. And then his regen's cancelled out by the poison I put in, so he's really only at 6. I should have the kill here. 2, 4, 6, that's 6. Okay. And then ideally I would roll something to kill an incoming Slimer, but I did not. Oh, I have mana. Not a bad start. Should click this and then drink my tea so I can think about it. Oh, there's nothing to think about. They offered me Longbow. Longbow is like absurdly good. It is ridiculously good. I think in the early game too, any of these items that will replace with damage for your like blues and your reds, if they don't have damage, giving Initiate another way to deal too is excellent. Theoretically. I don't believe that Lost is going to miss here. It's a 1 in 6. I think everything else is fine there. You'll let Monk take the heat here. The big thing Monk brings too is Cleanse. Because something that all of my favorite tier 2 reds are missing actually is a Cleanse effect. So having that on Monk is nice. It's very nice, I would say. Being able to say... Let me double check that actually. I wanna be sure that I'm correct in saying that all of my favorite tier 2 reds... Because I think there are 3 very good tier 2 reds. I don't think any of them have Cleanse. Kill both reds. We have lethal here. Kill both the red hitters. Balance, however. Let me check. Because my favorite tier 2 reds are Fey, no Cleanse. Oh, Druid has Cleanse, actually. Druid has a 2 heal Cleanse. This character is very good. I've actually had a lot of success with Priestess lately. There's only 3 tier 2 reds with a Cleanse. How about that? I think Scrapper is absolutely horrible. I think he's legitimately very, very bad. Like, ooh. In the tier list that I did recently, like a few weeks ago now. I said, I think I said Scrapper is bad, but I need to try him more. I may have said that, or I may have said I thought that. Either way, I have tried Scrapper more. I think he's awful. I think he's really, really bad. I'm gonna roll this. Not a great hit. We have the cleanse for the weaken, so I'm not in a big hurry to kill the illusions here. Just gonna end my turn. It's like a balance, but the illusion is only contributing 1 damage on that turn. So I can save it in case I need it for burst to kill a priority target instead. Yellow, yellow dies to the repel. Right, how about we kill the bottom Soodle that's doing a 6. That seems right. One other thing about Dabbler I like a lot is her high HP. I feel like it's nice to just have 7. Is that high? I feel like they have 6 a lot in the reds. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to double check. I've been thinking a little bit more about HP as a resource lately. There is no reason to play this any other way than the absolutely safe way. You give me an option here to heal a character to full, kill 2 enemies. Like, I could roll a little more, but if I miss the kill on Soodle, there's no reason. I think I get a little lost in trying to speed through a fight like this when I really don't need to. Maybe I shouldn't hold this. That's okay. I think it's hard to have anyone die from that position anyway. We were very stable there. I'm still not picking Lich's Tome. Whetstone is also very good. Goes on Dabbler for now, gives Dabbler a 4 damage. It makes me really want to pick up Soldier here now. Soldier's really good in this. I'm gonna drink the rest of my tea. It's gone lukewarm. I was deceived by how much tea I had left. I lost the war. The tea won. I'll report back when I can finish. I'm gonna pop a goblin out here. Conventional wisdom says kill the war chief, but I can't, and we're gonna have to kill a goblin anyway. And on this turn I should roll enough damage to blow through the war chief. He's at 6, I need to hit 2 more hits of 2. That'll do. We go 2. He made a slime, Lit. I've been had. So you have to play it. You can't play the gathers. Because he makes a slimelet and then sticks around. It's only 1 more drink, I'm gonna finish it. Don't want to end up like a Dido song. I'm gonna go Glacia here. I think Sinew's okay, but I want to hold out. And I think Glacia's also a pretty good roll here. I want to hold out here for something else other than Sinew. I'm thinking something like... Well, Soldier, obviously, but any of the other basic attack characters would be cool here. I'm gonna let the Bell work himself over. I'm gonna chill him, actually, so he doesn't spawn in him. Because the Bell, he does kill himself pretty quickly. This is your opportunity. I would like to ask you, my viewers, a question about these runs. Do you feel like I'm going at it... Do you feel like I'm explaining things well enough? Because I sometimes wonder if I am going too fast. So you'll have to let me know. I'm pretty comfortable with this game now, so I feel like I can go really fast at times. Just because I know a lot of what I'm looking at here. So you'll have to let me know. I know someone asked me to slow down and like right-click the characters every now and then. Hopefully By now you know all the keywords and don't need me to run you through them. But if you do, please let me know. I don't mind. It's a little bit late. I'm going to record a few of these today, I expect now. Does he spawn a slimelet here? He sure does. And it gets to roll. This doesn't kill. I'm just gonna roll. I'm just locking up here for no reason. Oh no. He's winning. Syringe. I actually had Syringe clutch super hard for me. I'm gonna take this. Syringe has... There's one character where Syringe can hardcore spin your run on the final boss, and it is Valkyrie. In the run that I played, all my other characters died. Valkyrie sat there, rolled Death Defy every turn until I hit revive the two topmost, and with Syringe it just revived my whole party. And then Valkyrie died, but I had a full team alive again. Install for a very long time. I'm not adding Soodle to this. This fight is going to be hard. Well, it's not going to be that hard because I have this. We can put the... I think the Syringe right now is going to go best on probably Druid. You mostly pick who's going to be the last character alive, and it's probably going to be Druid or Glacia. It's definitely not going to be Monk, and it's definitely not going to be Ruffian if I'm dying. That part's easy. I should have rolled for mana for balance here. That was a mistake. Orange, gray, gray, blue are what the illusions are hitting. So you kill 2, 3. I guess we just kill them manually. This one. Another big thing about Glacia that I didn't really realize until recently, Glacia has 9 HP for a blue. That might actually be the highest blue health in the game for baseline HP. Gray, yellow, orange, yellow. Okay. Sounds fine. My mana gain's a little hard for balance because I'm running Longbow Glacia here. Goes yellow. Do I have a roll? No, okay. Sometimes I just end turn and I don't think about it too much. And I'll forget if I have a roll left up or not. We can double check. Blue, yellow. We kill yellow with that. I have to kill a slimelet though. Surely this is enough. Kill blue. Balance, balance. Okay. Brute Gladiator. I've actually seen this choice a few times now, and I have changed my mind. I think Brute is better than Gladiator. The reasoning that I have come across is that this side Shield 2 is just worse in almost all of the mid-game fights than Stun. I originally thought that Stun wasn't very good because I think about high health enemies, but a lot of enemies in the mid-game are like Quartz Snipers, 7, 3, 6 HP enemies which just get stunned by Brute. So, while I think the Gladiator's engage sides are better than the heavies, I think the stun is too much of a win. And I end up on Brute. And it's alright. You know, it's pretty decent, I would say. Dabbler should... We're looking for Dabbler to hit. I could just look for mana, though, and kill a Sniper. But I can also kill a Quartz here. I'm gonna roll for 3 heavy or a stun. 4 damage is too good to pass. Oh, and this kills a sniper for me. This is good. We shoot the 5 damage sniper. Which one's weakening? It's here. So I should bonk burst. Just 4 on the quartz is fine. The big thing about the Slimelet curse, I feel, is that they don't do anything turn 1, and they really don't hurt you on bosses, and sometimes they don't do anything when they're spawned, too. There's a lot of ways that these guys do very little to you. Obviously here they're doing quite a bit, but that's okay. This kills a quartz. I'm looking for balance in my mind, but I don't need balance here. You cannot clear single use with your own attack. I see. We're just gonna cut down all the slimelets. These snipers really hated my druid. Fucking sent at her. Non-stop. Special beam cannon's pretty solid. Yeah, I look at this fight and I go, oh man, Brute isn't that good here, but it's pretty easy to even stun the Banshee or the Fanatic. 7 damage, single cast, ranged. The big thing about this is if you generate 5 mana, you can just kill a Caw from full health, which is great. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna go Door. Because Door, on something like Monk, suddenly you get Shield 3 Repel in big AoE fights, goes a little wild. Lots of situational items, but they're gonna be good in some fights, and when they're good, they're really good. That's the first bones of the run. Not bad. Sadly, I have to heavy hit the Fanatic. Oh, hey, you want to see something funny here? You can hit the bones to go up to 4 because of the slime curse. I didn't even think about that until now. But I can almost always prog Door. Door is way good here. Holy, wait a minute. I should have held the repel. I didn't think about it. That's cool. I'm gonna play Chill on the Banshee so that he's only weakened for 2. Just cancels out the Door, basically. We bonked the Fanatic. Should be pretty solid. Yeah, Glacia's big thing is that Glacia gives you on-demand 2 weakness. You don't have to roll for it, so you can always time it out to be there when you need it. And that turns out to be very good often. It's actually a pretty good roll. 1 on Brute. Kill the bones. You gotta go first on Monk or else there won't be a slime, or you won't be at 4 rather. Hang on. No, it's 1 on Druid. Balance kills both of them. Could just kill the Fanatic, but I think I just killed the Banshee. Fanatic kills himself on the Brute, and we gotta fight off against the Double X brothers. Goodbye. Farewell, and thanks for all the slime. I think Poet's actually pretty nuts here. I really want Daedalus though, because Daedalus holds Whetstone, but Poet is like crazy here. You're telling me 3 shield cantrip, 4 shield to all? This guy goes nuts. A big concept that I'm working on in my mind is understanding effective defense, and effective defense here is if Poet rolls this side, I have a 20 shield for my team, effectively. It might not always work out like that, but a lot of times it's going to be worth at least 16. That's a lot. That is a lot of shielding. And it lets you stall fights for way longer as a result. Any sort of poison now goes super well with Poet, because Poet just sits here and we fight forever. Now CCing all of this is going to be hard, killing off all of the enemies, because there's just a lot of them. And there's going to be slimelets spawning in too. I probably have to kill the Rotten actually, and just let Poet keep me going here. I'm rolling for the 1 damage weaken on Glacia. I'm gonna grab the 2 shield here. I'm gonna keep it rolling. The biggest problem we face here is that this fight takes a long time because of how my build is right now, and Rotten just crushes you by sucking all your max HP away. I do have a little bit of a concern. I may not have the damage output. I think we're actually closing in on it though. He's pretty close to dead. Great roll. I'm at 7 and he's at 9, so next turn he should die. I'm gonna play Burst. I want to play balance here, but I don't need to. I want to do it just to hit the slimelet out, but there's not a good reason to. That was an important pivot in the middle of the fight, though, to recognize that I need to kill the boss. If I don't do that here, I think I lose the fight. I'm gonna grab the reuse here. Let me play triple burst, or triple balance and burst the boss, but I think we should burst first. Right, hit him for 2, burst him. I can only do it 1, 2. They're all 1 HP now. I bet that there's a way you do this where you actually win the fight here. I'm pretty sure there is. Give me a sec, I want to look. I think you have to hit a bones to offset things. And you burst him. Balance. 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 It almost chains through. Hold on. One more look, one more look. If I do it here. I'm 1 off. Okay. I think it doesn't quite work out. That's okay. Now let me go. I want to hit the upper bones this time and see what happens. Oh, I'm 1 mana short. Oh man. It's fun to look at this one, I think, and just see if I can find it. You go balance, balance, burst here, balance. Good enough. I'm not going to do this anymore. I think there's a way you can solve that out where you kill it all, but I don't have the wherewithal to find it. They should run. Real quick, I'm going to actually turn the music up a touch now. I turned it down earlier. Now it's too quiet. Okay. Demonic Deal killed me recently. Pain +2 to all sides. I don't think it sounds any good here either. Maybe for Glacia? Actually, I think it's okay for Glacia. That dog is ×2 if you have the same HP as the target. I don't think that's very good. Let me try Demonic Deal. I am not smashing my door, hell no. Glacia now has 4 mana pain, 3 mana pain, 3 mana weaken pain, or 3 damage weaken pain, 3 mana shield gain pain. And let's give Brew, or I'm just gonna let the Longbow sit for now. I think it's fine. If I can make another enemy here, I can get a big shield off. I could just stop the Cyclops from stomping. I also can't make a Slimelet here, I don't believe. Not without playing balance anyway. Could burst him, but he's already out. We burst him if I need. Saving the stun is good here. Is what I should say. I bet you can't get rid of your own pain with cleanse for a turn. That would be pretty busted though. Yeah, I bet I can do that one better, but I like just spamming balance on that turn. It feels good, you know? Glacia with this Dark Deal's looking kind of strong. Ah shit, there he is. Luda. I have Whetstone, so he is theoretically +1, but his damage range of 2 to 7 really doesn't call to me, I gotta tell you. So what, I'm gonna give up Druid for Doctor? Maybe, I actually think Doctor is pretty fine. Doctor also lets me play a style where I go super long with regen. Yeah, I think it's a doctor play. Doctor can hold the syringe. He can theoretically regen forever. Him and Poet should keep my team alive eternally. Any fight with more than 3 enemies, we're just gonna live forever. I'm rolling for the AoE shield here. That's okay. The thorns are gonna be really annoying though. I actually don't know how I kill them. I'm just gonna sit here and start petrifying me too. You. Here, I'll stop the 2 to all. There's not gonna be anything better to chill. Oh, this will kill the thorns for me. I never use this ability, but it does well here. If you haven't seen this one before, it's 1 damage to all heroes and monsters poison. I very rarely get any value out of it, but here's the time for it. Brute stuns the spiker. What? Oh. He's taking 15 in blowback damage. Oh no, sorry, 17 in return fire, because this isn't ranged. Uh-huh. How much health is he at? 17? There you go. That's pretty silly. Didn't even think about it. It didn't even cross my mind that that AoE would proc their thorns, but it makes sense. It should. There's no reason why it wouldn't. It's still just pretty silly. That's the fight. Thank you, Doctor. Study giving me a boosted burst is good. +1 to all lowest pip sides. Oh, if you only didn't have this. +1 to the cantrips. +1 to the shields and the mana. Puts Glacia to 4 across the board. It's actually pretty solid. I think it's better than Study. The big reasoning is because it's really good for Wizard. Oh man, but Study is really good. Burst Plus is pretty nuts. These are both really good. I'm gonna go Study, I think. We're gonna put it on Doctor. It's a close call, but I think my team is missing damage, and Burst Plus is a source of damage for me. That's what pushes me over the edge here. 3 heavy. I'd rather roll for the 2 self shield. Okay, I'll take the 3 heavy because it's fine. I'm gonna roll for Poet. He can't miss, so I'll just roll for something else. He gives me a full block for someone. It's a 4 damage cleave, so I should just chill it. Because the only thing that's worse is the poison. We want to avoid poison as much as we can. But other than poison, we're kind of just chilling. Saw the green, I thought I got immediately poisoned after saying that. No, we're good. We're good, no false alarm. Just add more heals 4 here. We can do it to Glacia. Brute feels like he's kind of getting bulldozed over there also. I'm gonna pop this War Chief. War Chief, I'll try to do my best to point things out that you may not know, by the way. Like Bandit, for example, if you're unaware, runs if an adjacent ally is killed by more than 2, or 2 or more, and War Chief gives all the enemies a +1. That's why this fight's doing more damage. I'll try to keep that in mind and tell you what's going on, just in case, you know? Doesn't hurt. I'm not going to explain every little thing, but things like why does this fight look like it's doing more damage? That's because of the War Chief. He's doing that to me here. He can't actually roll worse than the 3 shield cantrip, so I'm good to roll. Yeah, that's much better. What's hitting Glacia? The troll is? First the troll so I can stun it. Yeah. I think I want... I guess I can kill it, actually. Well, if I can kill it, meaning I should stun... Bandit. And then the plan is gonna be... I want to roll a 4 damage for Dabbler, and then I overkill the Slimer and leave. See if we have it. We do not have it. I'm gonna just overkill the Slimelet and leave. Eventually, if I sit here for long enough, Dabbler will hit the 4. And we will leave this fight. Or maybe I'll just burst them all down. Oh, you almost had it, Dabbler. Next time. It is very hard for the enemy to kill me, so I got time. I think the only thing that really threatens me here is poison, and I have Doctor's Liquor to clear poison on a single target. I wonder if I keep Glacia. It'll depend on what they show me. Warlock is obviously a really good hit for this run. Warlock is the nuts. I think Wizard is okay. Here's my 4, by the way. Goodbye, Mr. Bandit. Roulette. Barbarian. Ooh. A little roulette for you. I think roulette's very good, except for I don't have a way to stop her from killing herself, so probably not gonna let that one rock. So I guess I go Barbarian. Barbarian is okay. He's not the perfect fit for this team, but he's alright. He's alright. That's all I really had to say about him. I'm gonna replace his 2 damage Bloodlust with 2 damage ranged in some fights. We don't need to do it here, but it's something you want to think about if there's a backline or a thing to use ranged on. Hey, tell me someone on my team can do 1. It's Doctor. Doctor can proc the chip. Also, Poet's gonna be a little worse off in this fight. And there's an Inflict Death coming. I need a regen. 3 mana. The regen Glacia, and she's just passing her next turn. I think I'm chilling the top courts and just sending the bottom courts. And our goal is just going to be to heal through Barbarian's problem. This looks okay. Glacia has Death Inflicted. That's fine. We're going to be sitting here for a while. Glacia's taking a turn off. This does chip him. Kills the courts. I need to kill the Slimelet here as well. I don't think I'm playing this for chip. Oh, but... you see the problem here? I can't hold this. I cannot hold this. Target hero can use their dice again because my Doctor will die. I need a shield for him. 4 damage is probably optimal to kill the Slimelet with. It is really good if I can get away with playing this, but I definitely cannot get away with playing the 1 damage to all with poison on it. It'll kill my Doctor. It would be nice to chip him, but I think it's fine. This is a fight you have to recognize we can play very slow. We can play this slow. He can't one-shot anyone with Inflict Death. Right? How much is it? It's 9? He can maybe do it to Dabbler, but I have good defense. So I think it'll be okay. So we can just slow build our regen And eventually he's going to stop it. Okay, Glacier gives me Liquor, which lets me clear the Inflict Death. And then I give Glacier... You have 4 regen, right? Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I just have to heal. It's 6 regen. Glacier full heals every turn now. Barbarian just hits Basalt for 6. Let's knock the Slime Lid out. Okay. Glacia is nearly unkillable. I just have to roll any shielding for her. And so now it's weak and flanking. He has no good scaling against me. I hope you're ready. This is going to be a very long fight. And he has no permanent negative that he can play on me though. So we're going to sit here for as long as it takes to build up and kill him. Strap in. Summon a Slate, I don't care. Any shielding, Glacia takes the day off. Glacia is just locked out of this fight right now. But that's okay. You're about to see the power of Doctor. You're about to witness Doctor's true strength. And that is making fights unbelievably long. I mean, Barbarian's getting there. Mana gain? I don't need mana gain here. And Glacia has death on her. Okay, I got mana gain. Guess I'll just Liquor. It clears the incoming weakness and death. Or it clears the current death, gives me 3 mana back, and clears the incoming weakness. So Glacia doesn't miss the next turn. Yeah, inflict death on my Barbarian. Good one. And we're gonna go do it to Dabbler now. Barbarian's just chilling. I don't have to jump the gun here. That's the important thing to keep in mind. We're good. We are absolutely fine. Don't panic. Oh, I think I'm actually happy to just Liquor. Lets me swing the damage and clear the next turn death. Doctor really shines in this fight. This is maybe the best looking Doctor we've ever had. He kinda just carries. I can chip him here, finally. I have too many big hits though, I don't have any small damage. I think I don't have 2 either, do I? No, I don't. But that one's actually just not gettable for me. I don't think it's actually worth it. I shouldn't have rolled this. Or I guess I should say I shouldn't have kept this. I think it's not very right. The Slate is the thing that can start to give me trouble here now. If I don't watch it. I think I just punch this Basalt out. Yeah, I just kill the boss. Hit him with one of these. Shield up over here. How much regen are you at? 6? Let's go to 8. Actually, I guess I could just regen 10. Oh yeah, you may as well shield yourself. Now Barbarian, as long as he doesn't die, he just wins. This is basically our game plan against any boss that doesn't put me on a clock. I will grind these fights out for as long as I need to. Because Doctor will stabilize any fight if he gets enough regen casts out. We leave this fight at full HP. Standard or Clay? I think Clay on door makes Poet absurd. Like, real goofy. But also, Demonic Deal would just let me... I think it's gotta be this, right? Yeah, because you can't double up on Pain, so now I just have 5-6 mana gain as Glacia's play. Or I can also just have 6 shield to all and 5 shield cantrip. This is crazy. This is the best Clay I've ever had. I mean, Pain 5 is kind of rough, to be fair. I'm gonna actually put this on Poet for the next few fights. We'll think about it with Glacia. We're praying for Warlock. Warlock is the nuts. Warlock's the absolutely absurd outcome. Things get pretty wicked. I think I re-roll. I want to kill both zombies here, so I'm gonna roll for it. I don't think I'm gonna hit it. I'll actually do the pain first. There you go. We kill one zombie at least. Will we chill another, I guess? We take no damage. The more enemies he spawns, the longer this fight's gonna take, but this is one of the most confident, or this is maybe the most confident I've been in a while, in a run. When you have the ability to put up 30 block in a turn, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Does that make a slimelet? It does. I'm gonna go ahead and stun the Wiz out here. I'll burst that zombie down. Wish I had some AoE here. Yeah, man, I think Doctor has shot up quite a bit in my mind. Thought he was pretty bad originally. I think he's pretty good now. 2 regen is pretty busted. It wins a lot of fights that you might otherwise lose. And 2 mana, 2 heal. Also very solid if you need mana. He's a nice little all-rounder. Burst both the Slimeless so I can stab a sniper out. You guys can run whatever you want. The only thing that this team really misses out on is max HP generation. If I could get like a Vitality for Doctor, some way to add health to my team, that would be absurd though. It would be very strong. We can just keep playing it safe. The Poet is gonna fall off a bit in the final fight. Probably. Our team is really, really good at killing Hexia. And everything else will be a little more of a challenge. I think Dragon is probably the worst. God, we crush Hexia though. Sharpshot Kronos. Well, Kronos is interesting. I hate to say it, team. I think I'm about to break Kronos' 100% pick rate. I went through all the pick rates on my stream last night. 19 out of 19 runs I've taken Kronos. Although, what does Sharpshot actually get here? Sharpshot gets a cantrip, which is okay. I don't really have anything for Sharpshot though. So let me take a look at the orange tier 3s. If I pass on Sharpshot, I will get to pick 2 of these 4. Okay, I'm gonna go Kronos here because here's my thinking. Kronos is good. He's definitely one of the upper half for blues I can see here. He doesn't synergize perfectly, but he's fine. If I don't pick Kronos, I'm praying for Wizard or Warlock, but then the rest of these are pretty underwhelming. Weaver could be okay. Sorcerer, again, could be okay. But like 3 of these are really bad for my run. I can make do with any of Assassin, Venom, or Fencer, so I'm guaranteed to have a good orange in my next choice. Whereas it's reasonably likely that I get a bad blue. So I'm going to take what may be a slightly worse pick overall in Kronos compared to Sharpshot, because I'm saving myself from getting like ace gassed in my next pick. And the reason I think Kronos isn't great here is because Kronos does not use Demonic Deal well, but Barbarian does, so it's okay. My mana gain drops a little bit though for this. I think I'll be alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to swap anything around here. There's nothing really to swap around. I like to think about how I maximize my item usage. This is Jinx, this is Death Shield too. Oh. Well, this jinxes out, we get Death Shield 2 on all of our enemies. So when I kill one, they make a 2 shield. This might be my longest run for YouTube at this rate. Because these are going to be real long runs. Well, this one is anyway. 10 damage. I guess I just killed 2, huh? Reuse for Barbarian. With this demon. Never mind, I don't think I'm going to do that actually. Yeah, so the correct choice then here is to give myself mana again, and just cast a slow, stop a spawn. Kronos has a pain coming in with 3 damage on him. He takes 16 here. I could just reuse, actually. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna kill a demon. I think that's the actual choice here. Not this. Hold on. You reuse the shield, kill a demon, and burst it. That way, I actually maybe could just kill the demon on the top. 2 damage to all. It's kind of whatever. Kronos can just pass his turn here and dodge. These wisps are annoying. Burst the slimelet, stab the wisp. That looks right. Oh, and then kill the slimelet. As much as the Death Shield Jinx is annoying, I think it's actually a bait to try and force it down. Everything else is a little scarier, that's all. This is 8, so I shield through it. Growth mana. Yeah, my team actually just supports Barbarian really well. The game plan ends up being big shield and regen on Barbarian, and then don't hold the death side and let him go off. It works, so I'm not gonna complain. He has 3 really good sides right now. Because he has 6, 8, 10 damage pain. And then 12 damage Death Wish pain, but you know, that one we don't talk about it. Probably burst, reuse, slow, so I don't take any poison here. Maybe I'm min-maxing a little too much, but you get the idea. We can play it cool. This feels like lethal to me. Is it? Yeah. Angel Feather or Dumbbell? Dumbbell is fucking stupid. My Barbarian's just gonna fucking throw himself out of the window in these fights. He's gonna go flying if I take Dumbbell. He's gonna be dropping 14 damage pains. It's too dumb. Now, if I take the clay off, the problem here is that if I take Dumbbell with the plan being I put it on Poet, there's a chance that in the next fight I fight Dragon, and it gets really weird. Hand and Hexia are both fine. Dragon gets strange, though, for Poet. I can do it with the Slime Demic. I just don't really like it. I think Angel Feather Shield 6 charged can do some goofy things. I also think that, I think Rescue Regen sometimes goes crazy. It's a tough call. I think Dumbbell is more generally useful though. Because I can do, if I had one more for the shield cantrips, I get crazy stuff out of this, but Dumbbell has to get shifted around a lot. Yeah, 14 damage pain. The problem here is that it's overkill. I don't need it. You don't need to do 14 damage to these guys. Although I guess I can double up to 12 because 10-8 is also killing now. Well, I'll reserve my judgment and we'll see what the final boss is before I make any decisions. I think if I play this, I can burst a caw. He just kills himself. That tracks, yeah. So we shield in. The problem here is that he's getting double targeted by fanatics though. So he's gonna have a lot of trouble. And the play of course is to just roll for a big shield here. Yeah. So you go kill a caw, heal, mana, there's a 12 shield. And you know what? Make it 14, you've earned it. Not quite right though. Is it? Now you know what? I'm actually happy with this. I just cast slow. I think that's fine. The other play there is to spend a burst of Bloodlust. Make sure I kill the cause, but I'm okay. And shield, good. 10 damage, good. Let me just look. Who's dying? Chronos Fanatic. Can kill this caw. This Fanatic. No. Not this Fanatic. This Fanatic. And then burst to save my Dabbler. Actually getting a little close here. Getting a little bit down to the wire. I wonder who is causing me to be running out of HP here. I just feel like I'm in a crazy amount of debt right now to survive. This fight's also a race. This is not a marathon, this is a sprint to the question of how fast can I kill these fanatics off. The answer is pretty fast. Four slimelets. Oh fuck, they all rolled 3s. Look out, team. The end game here is I play into, or I hit Venom. The big out here is Venom. How much does this do? 12? Holy moly. Jeez, I agree. Hexia Venom is the optimal. The hand is the mid-roll, I think he's fine. Oh, Fencer Dancer is what I did not want to see. But Fencer actually does really well into the hand, so it's okay. I could also go Dancer, because Dancer can maybe just chain through everything in this fight. We can set up with the Slimelets some pretty goofy rampages. It's kind of close. I think they're both really good. I think Fencer's a little bit better. Okay, so against the hand, I obviously can't use the door super well. Do I even have anything to whetstone? I don't. Let me take all my items off for a second here. I mean, I'm gonna keep the syringe on Doctor. It lets Doctor clutch, I feel. Could also go on Fencer, minus or plus $5 sides. Actually, yeah, I can focus if I have to keep Fencer alive, and then Fencer can potentially... if Fencer's alive, you could push... what's that? That's 16 damage. That can do a lot. Okay, so the only character that can hold the door is Poet. I can have the Clay, which is a +2. Yeah, I think you hold it like this. And then my goal, as absurd as it's going to sound, is going to be to proc a saber. Like, whichever saber exerts, I want to proc that Slimelet, and then sit there with it and let it just farm, while Poet builds up a bunch of armor for me. Does Dumbbell work with Poet? Hang on, I'm thinking about it now. Is this actually been working? I don't think it does. I'm not 100% convinced that this works here, actually. I'm gonna do dumbbell on Barbarian. Yeah, he'll survive this. No, he'll be fine. Okay. Okay, both of the sabers exerted. That's really good. So, let me just make sure that this works out. Yeah, now I have a big shield. Is that 30 damage? That is 30 damage. Huh. Wait, do I just kill the hand here, actually? Does he die through that? He does die through that, okay. So, I can't kill the hand. Oh, good. Right? It's like this. And then you go big shield. He goes straight to Valhalla, and the hand dies turn 1. Everyone please thank your neighborhood barbarian for another job well done. Brother Barbarian, it has been an honor. I expected to sit here and really grind out the hand and take this fight really, like, in a long play, but as it turns out, you just let Brother Barbarian drop 30 damage turn 1 and then head off. Hey, you know what? We take those. Thank you to Fencer for your contribution. Man, I was so ready for this to be like a 15-minute slog of a fight where I just have to grind for every single resource. And instead I just rolled a turn 1 kill. Fencer drops the 6, Barbarian drops the 15. Twice. How absurd. Yeah, well, it's over. You can go home. That is so much defense, man. I was so ready. I got the regen, I got the big poet strats. And what happens? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed. You can go slime it. It was a real, honestly, kind of an anticlimactic run. But here you go. Only 1 death on the whole run. Poet with Door kind of popped off. This is a crazy combo. This dude just makes mid-game fights unlosable, because most fights have 4 or more enemies, especially with Slime Demic. And then Poet's just dropping an effective shielding of 30, and then when you get Clay, it goes up to like, what was that? It'd be... It's 40? It's 40, right? Because this goes up to 8 plus 2. No, it's 30. It's 20 and then 30. Yeah. With the cantrips popping off too, and the ability to charge block for Barbarian. Negative 20. Alright. I think the biggest part of this that I would take away is the thought, that choice where I had Chronos versus Sharpshot. I think Sharpshot is better than Chronos in a vacuum, but that vacuum is the world where I get to pick which blue I get. And since I don't get to pick, I got to just go, oh hey, whichever orange I get is fine. They're all you can't show me a bad one. And you saw it there, they even showed me the worst 2 oranges, and it was still good. Although, as it turns out, Fencer was the best orange because it let Barbarian have the damage. Anyway, what a run. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.